Good day, everyone. This is Castor Troy Plantilla.
And I am Ivan David Pacomio.
I'm Jill Alexandra Guevara.
I'm Lovely Mahal.
I'm Janeline D. Python,
And
and
we
we
are
are
here
here
to
to
present
present
our
our
business
business presentation entitled
The Rise of Plantitos.
And Plantitas.
Creating
Opportunities.
From Recreation.
Buckled up at home due to the implementations of community quarantine, there has been a sprouting trend of recreational hobby for people staying at home.
Even those who were busy with their lives before have instantly turned into plantitas and plantitas, growing visually pleasing plants as a way to cope to stress and deprivation. Our group has seen a market that we can target on, and we have realized that it is an opportunity for us to create a business that is focused on them, on plants, and on home gardening. So the target market that we are looking on are certified plant parents, habitual plant growers, and some potential plant growers.
While the demand on plants for home gardening grows abruptly, of course, plant pots are also in demand. Common plant pots are made of plastic, some are made of clay, and some are made of ceramic. Our product is cloth plant pot. With the demands for plant pot, it is advantageous to innovate for a unique looking product that can contend with other commercial competitors. With the use of our handcrafting ability, we will be able to produce high quality pot with an appealing color to attract and satisfy our customers.
To deliver a plant pot product, we founded the Poterra Company. Poterra Company was founded on May 30, 2021 by 5 senior high school students of General Mariano Alvarez Technical High School, led by Castor Troy Plantilla. Our company is committed to satisfy our customers by proving them a local-made, handcrafted, high-quality plant pot. Our company envisions to be a reliable supplier of plant pots on our town.
Poterra Company is divided into three teams. First one is the production team who are responsible for making the product. They include Plantilla Castor Troy, Python Janeline, Guevara Jill Alexandria, Mohal Lovely, and Pacomio Ivan David. The second one is the marketing team. They are assigned in advertising our product. They include Plantilla Castor Troy, Python Janeline, Guevara Jill Alexandria, and Pacomio Ivan David. Lastly, the finance team that focus on the expenses and profit of our company. They are Plantilla Castor Troy, Mohal Lovely, and Pacomio Ivan David.
To start a business, we needed funds, or the capital. Here, we can see that each of us contributed a certain amount of money, which is 70 pesos. And this would be our capital share. So here are the materials that we use in creating our plant pots. The first material is cloth. So cloth is one of our primary materials used in creating the plant pot, since this would serve as a base for the pots. Our second material is cement. It is a material that can be used in almost anything. It is used in our pots to strengthen it more, to make it more durable. So our third material is base paint. We use an ordinary latex paint which is commonly used in concrete walls. So our fourth material is deep paint. We use an enamel paint to paint our aesthetic and unique looking pots. The enamel paint is oil base that can be used in the high decorative painting, the technique that we use to paint our pots. The next one is sponge. We use the sponge to smoothen the surfaces or the sides of our pots. Our last material is molder. From the word itself, it was used to mold the pots and to help in forming the shape. Here is the raw materials purchased. These are the direct raw materials that are used directly in the manufacturing of a finished product. Cement with a total of 17 kilos for 170 pesos for the whole production. Base paint and deep paint, that is a one-time purchase for 230 pesos. And cloth, that is 12 pieces, which are provided by the members since these are old and or used clothes. The raw materials purchased is combined and garnering total of 400 pesos. Here are the indirect raw materials purchased that are not part of the final product but used in the production process. The first one is sponge that is bought 5 pesos each with 3 pieces with a total of 15 pesos. And the molder that is provided by our members.
Now we will proceed to the production process of Poterra packs. So the first step is sketching. Using a pencil and any measuring tool, draw or sketch different sizes of circle in the fabric. Next is cutting. Using a sharp scissor, cut the patterns carefully. The third step is mixing. All you have to do is to combine the cement with the right amount of water to achieve the desired consistency. The fourth step is dipping. Take the circular cloth and place it in the cement mixture. Once the cloth is fully saturated with cement, proceed to the molding process. Set the fabric on top of the molder and fold the corners to get the specific shape. After that is drying. Put the cloth to a place with direct heat from the sun for about 10 to 15 minutes. The cloth is completely dry. Resume to the seventh process, which is coating. Add a thicker amount of cement mixture to cover the entire cloth. Using a brush or sponge, spread out the mixture until the texture becomes smooth. The eighth step is drying. Wait for 1 or more days until it fully dries. You can determine it is dry when the entire piece turns into light gray color. The ninth step is painting the base of the pot. Use gloss latex white paint to emphasize the design. The last step is deep painting. Get the container and fill it with water approximately 3/4 of the way to full. Pour the enamel paint carefully, then scatter it to different directions. Once it is ready, submerge the pot into the water. For the finished product, you can use plastic cover or crafting paper to make it presentable.
So here, you're looking at the cost of goods sold for the period of 3 weeks. From an initial capital of 350 pesos, only the 305 pesos was used to purchase the direct and indirect materials. In the first week, 60 peso worth of cement, 80 peso worth of paint, and a 5 peso sponge was used, amounting for a total of 145 pesos COGS for the first week. Another 60 peso cement, 75 peso paint, and a 5 peso sponge was used on the second week, totaling to 140 pesos COGS. In the third week, additional 50 peso cement, the remaining 75 peso paint, and a 5 peso sponge was consumed, for a total of 130 peso COGS.
In the first week, there is a total of 7 pots, 2 extra small, 1 small, 2 medium, and 2 large cement cloth pots. In the second week of production, there are a total of 6 pots, 2 small and 4 large sizes. In the third week of production, there are only 5 large size of pots. So combining all the total numbers of cement cloth pots finished throughout the weeks, we have a total of 18. 2 small, 2 extra small, 3 small, 2 medium, and 11 large sizes.
To determine the production cost of each pot per sizes, we need to divide the third week COGS in its production volume, since it is only composed of 5 identical large pots. So the COGS for the third week, that's 130 pesos divided by 5 large pots is equal to 26 pesos production cost per 1 large pot. In the second week, we have 2 small and 4 large. We know the cost of the large pot, so we subtract it from COGS and arrive at 18 pesos per production cost per 1 small pot. In the first week, we had 2 extra small, 1 small, 2 medium, and 2 large. We know the large and small, so subtracting from COGS, we only have 75 pesos for the remaining 2 medium and 2 extra small. We cannot divide directly, so we assume the cost of medium is in the middle of small and large. That's 22 pesos production cost per 1 medium pot. We only have 31 pesos left, so 1 extra small pot has a production cost of 15 pesos and 50 centavos.
The price and markup price of Poterra pots. For extra small, the unit cost is 15 pesos and 50 centavos. Its markup price is 24 pesos and 50 centavos, and its selling price is 40 pesos. For small pots, the unit cost is 18 pesos, markup is 32 pesos, and the selling price is 50 pesos. For medium pots, its unit cost is 22 pesos, markup price is 33 pesos, and the selling price is 55 pesos. And for large pot, its unit cost is 26 pesos, markup is 34 pesos, and its selling price is 60 pesos.
So as you can see here in the income statement, the sales for the first week is 360 pesos. Less a COGS of 145 pesos, and we have a gross profit of 215 pesos, same as the net income. On the second week, we have a sales of 340 pesos. COGS is 140 pesos, so the gross profit and net income is 200 pesos. On the third week, sales is 300 pesos. The COGS is 130 pesos, so the gross profit and net income is 170 pesos. So here in the balance sheet, we have a total assets of 710 pesos. The total partner's equity for the first week is 565 pesos. For the second week, it's 200 pesos. And for the third week, it's 170 pesos. So here, you can see how much our initial capital shares have increased. From 70 pesos, we now have 187 pesos each. So this only proves that our business, despite the situation, is somewhat successful. So the bottom line of this is, why do you need to invest in our company?
So the reason number one is we envisioned a unique looking plant pot, so we turned our vision into reality.
We produce high quality pots and we satisfied our customers.
We generated an acceptable income, thus we successfully raised our money.